Hello. How are you guys doing today on this beautiful Monday? Today is a beautiful day. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Let me move you guys over this way a little bit so we can chit chat it up and talk and stuff while I declutter. Um, doing some decluttering right now. Um, have my water. I have in here. I have some water and chlorophyll and lemon, and I also have. Let's sit this there. I also have some tea here that's been steeping for a while that I'm going to drink as well. So yeah, guys, let me put some chapstick on my lips. I don't want to be talking to you guys, and yeah. Oh wow. Mm. I'm looking at a picture on TV of Nene Leaks, and I think she said something about she hasn't had plastic surgery, but they look like two different people. Like I wouldn't know that was the same person if I didn't know that's how she looked before. You know what I'm saying? But that's neither here nor there. That is neither here nor there. How have you guys Monday been? Good, I hope. It's okay, Curtis. It's all right, darling. Yeah. How have you guys Monday been? So, just getting some things together, getting some things in order. Today is day 8 of the 14-day challenge that I'm doing. Hey, Sonique, how you doing? Thank you for joining the live. Thank you for always supporting. Girl, I'm sitting up here now. Um, doing a 14-day challenge. I know Curtis Sonique said, "Hey, girl, he downstairs whining, the usual." So I'm doing a 14-day challenge, and today is day 8. And one of the things that, well, I did do three, like I said, three things I wanted to add to the challenge that I want to incorporate as far as my daily routine. I did do that. Um, However, another task of mine is to declutter. I'm in the process of decluttering. I've been decluttering for weeks now. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go into my um, email and declutter my email out. Like do some decluttering with my email because my emails is out of control. Um, been decluttering on social media as well. Also been decluttering contacts and all that kind of stuff. So I feel like decluttering your email is so important. It's amazing how it's wild. It goes to show you like email is like key. You know what I'm saying? Because whenever you go in the store, they be like, "Oh, what's your email address?" and we give it to them. And I have all these emails from so many different things, and I just need to just get in here and just declutter it out. Um, yeah, like a lot of emails in here. And I try to do this. I try to do this like every year. I try to declutter my email. You still online working? Oh wow! I got off work maybe. It's been let me see. It's been maybe a little over an hour when I got off work. So grateful for that. Grateful that I was able to get up and work today. Grateful for a job, for income. Grateful that I got the mindset to want to work, to want to do some things, you know what I'm saying? Um, so I'm grateful for that. You know, I really am. Hardworking women. Hardworking women. So, because some people like the easy way out. And that's just not my thing. Guys, if you joining in on the live, make sure you hit that like button for me so it can be pushed out so more people can want to join in on the live. And also make sure you subscribe to the channel. It's free. It ain't gonna hurt you to subscribe to the channel, guys. So guys, what did you guys do today? What did you guys do on this Monday? Hello, Madeline. How you doing? Happy Monday. How has your day been? You been having a good Monday? Hey, Mir, how are you? Thanks for joining in on the live. Checking to see what everybody, if everybody had a good Monday. Are you guys going to watch the Super Bowl? And if so, who you going for? I'm just up in here right now decluttering emails. And I just wanted to come on live and just talk with you guys while I'm doing this. You know, just being productive. Even though with work I be on the computer all day, you know, I still need to come in here and just declutter my personal stuff. Hi, Madeline. I gave you a shout out. How you doing today? So yeah, just in here decluttering emails, trying to clean it up some. Um, so Nick, how much longer do you have to work, darling? How much longer do you have to work? When this little thing stop coming up, I can actually touch the screen, and I think that'd be easier for me to just touch. Another thing, guys, some of these emails I didn't even open. Like, I have tons of emails in here from Bath and Body Works. Into 12, really? Wow. Oh my goodness, darling. You got to get you some rest, girl. You got to get you some rest. I wish this little thing would stop popping up. If I can get that off of here, I'll be good to go. Oh, end of billing is tomorrow? Okay, so that's why you got to stay on for so long. Okay. Wow. Well, I'm sure you're going to get it done. I'm sure you're going to get it all done. So that's for sure. Why is this little thing just keep popping up? Like, I need to somehow change my settings so it won't pop up so much. Yeah, looking at the computer can be rough a little bit. You taking breaks, right? I hope you're gonna take you some breaks in between. How often do you guys declutter your personal email? Am I taking off work for Valentine's Day? I hadn't even thought about it, to tell you the truth. Are you taking off work for Valentine's Day? I haven't even thought about it, to tell you the truth. I feel like every day should be like Valentine's Day. Well, not should, it could be like Valentine's Day. Every day could be like Valentine's Day. That would be so sweet, wouldn't it? It'd be beautiful. That would be lovely. But it's okay. You say you're gonna be working a full time, but you taking off the part time to love on yourself. Okay, I know that's right, girl. Yes, I always love on yourself though. Not just for Valentine's Day. Make every day a so neat day. You know what I'm saying? Make every day a so neat day to love on yourself, honey. Because that's what it's all about. Like, you know how we tell people every day, certain people you might tell every day, I love you. And that's a wonderful thing. But how many times do we say to ourselves, I love you? Like, I said, how many times I said, I love you, Dionne. Dionne, I love you. I love you so much, Dionne. Do you ever say, I love you, Sonique? Do you ever say that? You guys that's joining in on the live, make sure you hit that like button for me so the live can be pushed out. And how many of you guys tell yourselves that you love yourself? Whatever your name is, do you be like, I love you? Do you say that to yourself? Question of the day. Let's have a question of the day. I ain't know I had this many emails, huh? And it's just from one thing alone. This ain't no telling what. Sure. And what I'm gonna do, I'm getting ready to empty my trash can. So I got like 6,700. Good gracious, Zoila. I got some emails, honey. Let me go ahead on and I wish this little thing would stop coming up. Let me see. Where is my uh trash? Let me see how many I got. How many emails I got in my trash? How can I empty it? Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna have, how do I empty that though? What's you guys' favorite flowers? What are you guys' favorite flowers? Like, what type of flowers do you guys like to receive, or what type of flowers do you guys like to give? Me personally, it doesn't matter. I just think they're cute. I like them, so it doesn't really matter to me. Is what I'm saying. I just always think giving flowers is a beautiful gesture. It's always sweet to do. Always sweet to do. Because it's the thoughtfulness of it, you know? I'm not one that I get into like the colors, like this color mean that, this color mean this. I'm not one, I don't get into that type of stuff. I just think it's a sweet gesture. I like hydrangeas and colorful roses. Okay. Hydrangeas and colorful roses. It's such a beautiful gesture. I wonder before YouTube how many people actually was actually getting themselves flowers. Um, because you notice how you see some people do it on YouTube, and next thing you know, everybody doing it, going to Trader Joe's and getting some flowers. It's like, how often was people doing it in the first place? You know. And do you think like sometimes people send flowers to their jobs to themselves? Do you think people do stuff like that? I don't see nothing wrong with it if you do it. At least you know they coming. Trying to get these emails decluttered, y'all. Plus, I need to. What's in that thing too? Ooh, got some for Victoria's Secret. So, how many of you guys still shop Victoria's Secret, or do people still shop Victoria's Secret, or is everybody on the Fenty bandwagon? What do you guys think? Do you think everybody, do you think people still shop Victoria's Secret, or do they shop Fenty? Okay, so no, that's not all of them. Okay, Tony Williams, but it's not. Guys, if you joining in on the live, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you tap that join the community button. And make sure you check out my videos I uploaded. Check out my shorts. And just check out my videos, guys. If I wasn't doing this, guys, we'd be working out together. Honestly. But I was like, I need to get in here and I need to get in here and do this declutter. Get in here and get my emails decluttered. That's what I need to do. That's what I'm doing. It feels so good to come up with tasks or just things that you want to do. And just decluttering in general. Like a lot of these emails is like stuff that's like don't got nothing to do with nothing, but it just feels good knowing that, you know, I'm just removing it from my email box. You know what I'm saying? It just feels good to just declutter old stuff and not being, the past and stuff like that. Um, Let me see. Let me declutter the weather. Because I really don't need those emails. So I got a lot of those as well. So hey Jamaya, how you doing? How's it going, sweetheart? Sitting up in here decluttering. How has your Monday been? How are you feeling? Sitting up in here decluttering, honey. Decluttering all my old emails. Because doing a 14-day challenge, and today is day 8. The challenge started last Sunday and it ends on February the 1st. And it's day 8. And I've been doing different tasks, doing different things, decluttering, just get things done. And one of the things that I wanted to do is declutter my email. And so that's what I'm up in here doing, and I wanted to go live. And we just have a random conversation. Whatever people want to talk about. You back recording your video? Good, excellent. You said you got a lot to edit, girl. I feel you. I got some stuff to edit too, sweetheart, and it just takes time sometimes. Like I got one, you know, I got some that I gotta edit as well, and it just takes time, but get it out there. And I was like, how some people have a schedule, like certain days of the week they upload. I'ma just upload them, even if I do them back to back to back. I do try to get a short out there each day if possible. You know what I mean? I do try to do that. Um, I do try to do that. Well, I'm proud of you, sweetheart. It's good that you're back recording and editing. That's awesome, sweetie. I really wanna put my shorts on TikTok. I be saying that all the time. I don't know why I don't do it. I don't know why I don't know what it be, y'all. It just be like that sometimes. I guess if I was one of those people who, how some people are full time content creators and stuff, so you can tell when they be pushing that stuff out there, boy, pushing it, pushing it, pushing it, and I know the thing about YouTube that sometimes get frustrating with me is that it just seems like my subscriber count sometimes be at a standstill, and I don't be understanding it. And it's like, when is my watch time gonna go up? Because I see some people. I gotta compare myself because I'm out here with a group of a lot of people, and I see some people videos, and I'm like, how they get such and such and such, and I'm just trying to do everything the what you call it, is it trustworthy way or the right way to not buy subscribers, to not buy bots and things to make it seem like I got this many subscribers and stuff like that. I don't do stuff like that. Just doing it the right way, and I just have so many um videos up on my channel, and I'd be noticing like, dang, um not monetized, and it just be like, it's so many, it be ads in my videos. I'm like, I ain't, getting nothing for it. But I do YouTube because I like it. I've learned a lot from YouTube. It holds me accountable and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? I taught myself how to edit. I put myself out there, and I've actually have, in the comments met some really adorable, sweet people, really, really nice people. That I wish them many blessings, and then sometimes you're gonna get some people that's, rude, but they don't know no better. That's the way I look at it. They don't know no better. Um, And I just, you know, my hard work is like as long as I recognize my hard work. But it would be nice to have my stuff out there too as well, you know, because it's a lot of people that got YouTube channels, you know what I'm saying? But it's enough stuff out there for everybody. You know what I mean? It's enough stuff out there for everybody too. And I've seen, like, by me watching YouTube, I've seen some people that I've was watching and they just changed. And I'm like, wow, where in the world they come from? Is that who they really were or who they really are? Or what is that about? You know what I'm saying? So it be a lot. So yeah, guys, if you just joining in, tapping in or whatever, tell me guys, tell me how you guys' weekend was. Tell me how your Monday has been. Do you have any exciting plans for the rest of the week? How has this year been so far for you guys? Ooh, child. Let me take these glasses off, get my eyes off. Right, huh? Guys, I started watching Blink twice last night. I haven't finished it, so I'm gonna probably finish that later today sometime. Comment if you've seen that Blink twice. I think I kind of already know what it's gonna be about because yeah, I think I kind of already know what it's gonna be about. So, are you guys doing any traveling this year? Oh, so Nick said, "How did I feel about Family Business New Orleans?" You know what? It was, it was good. It was good. I know Leela Rashawn looked good. I said, "Go on, girl, you aging well." I'm glad she back out here working, doing things. Um, she don't look like what she went through with that husband of hers. Child, it'd be amazing how sometimes the people you say I do to can treat you a certain type of way or do certain things to you when it regards another female. You know, hey, we all have done things in our life because hell, I ain't been perfect, but I'm just saying. Good gracious. But anyway, I I like this. So you know what though? So I was telling my mom, I was like, you know what? The four people that was in the car, what's his name? What is the brother name? The one that was in the hospital, the one that was in the psych ward. What's his name? Him and the son and the two people that worked with him in the psych ward. I told my mama that's who he should have went and got them two, them four. That's who he needed to get. That's who needed to come to New Orleans because they wouldn't be scared of LeBlanc. They wouldn't be scared of LeBlanc at all. You know what I mean? And then I was wondering, like the guy that they gave the money to, why didn't they leave town? I would have left town that night. Soon I left, that would have been gone. Bye. You know what I'm saying? They still in town trying to get 100,000 to split. Like what? They just basically told y'all with a weapon in your hand, like if y'all say anything, y'all they LeBlanc and them is gonna be the only ones y'all don't have to worry about. But they wanna. And that little sheriff woman, she put me in the mind of them people that be on hills have eyes with that little country accent she got and how she was talking. I said, dang, she act like just like them folks on hills have eyes, a wrong turn. Like you stop somewhere and you be asking her for direction and she said you like, I don't even think you know what? Forget it, ma'am. Wherever I had to go, they could keep the deposit, keep the money I put down all. Cause all I would do was turn around and just retrace my steps and go back the other way. Because the way she was talking, anything for my crush. I'm like, girl, So, yeah, that was a trip, honey. Larry, yes, Larry Duncan. And Aunt Nene. Nene tell me, oh, I can't handle such and such. He up there throwing the medicine and stuff out the window because he wanted some Viagra. I said, you know what? What did you think about it? Did you like it? I knew that man. I said that I knew that man. I knew that man was gonna tell it. I had a feeling. I said, oh yeah, he gonna tell it. I don't see how they didn't see him in the first place. I see old Derwin playing in it. I was like that. It was seeing him in there made me want to go back and watch the game to show the game because I never like I watched the game, but I never watched it from the first season all the way through to the end. I knew it was a good show, the parts I watched it, but I never like watched it all the way. It's this other show I had saw a picture of it. It was on Facebook. You liked it? Okay, good. And look, I told my mama, I said, the little dude, what's his name? I can't even think of his name, the main character, the son. They left. I said that mug ain't gonna wear no shirt. Is he got the little suit on the plane? Ain't had no shirt on. Come back on the plane with no shirt on. I said you can't tell him nothing. And then the little lady, the little voodoo lady, she a trip, ain't she? She is funny to me. But he act like he is mesmerized by her child. I'd be glad when Raising Kanan come back on. So I don't like when shows go off and they just stay off for a long time. I don't like stuff like that. Guys, make sure you check out Jamaya Talks YouTube channel. She's in the comments, so make sure you go to her channel. Make sure you subscribe to her channel. Check her out as well. I know it's a better way I can delete these emails too. Orlando. Yeah. I said this mug ain't got no shirt on. That was too funny to me. Did you check that movie out, Daily Attraction? Did you check that one out, Sonique? That new movie that came out on Tubi? Ooh, my back. Not yet. Okay. Yeah, check that out, girl. It's good. I kind of figured it out anyway. You know how some movies you be like, oh, I can kind of figure it out or whatever. So is there any new shows that's coming on that y'all looking forward to seeing this year when they come back on? I'm gonna be honest with y'all. When I logged off, when I got done with work today, guys, I did um turn to Housewives of Potomac so I can watch that because I have been kind of watching it this season. And you know how they said Karen Heger isn't going to, if you guys watch that show, how they be saying she's not going to be at the reunion. She might not physically be there, but I feel like she's going to be there via satellite. I feel like she's going to be there some way, somehow. Like even if she just be on the screen, I think she might just be on the screen or something. I don't think she's physically not going to be there, but I feel like she might be there on the screen. You ready for the second part of the Tyler Perry movie to come on? That show with the what was the name of it? I know what you're talking about. Um, what was the name of it? Beauty, not was it Beauty in Black? No, I know what you're talking about. You ready for that to come back on? I hope it be a little bit better. I just didn't like how he had those men talking to those women. I ain't like that part because it seemed like, and I didn't like how the women was talking to each other either, and they made it seem like that girl was kind of punkish. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like that part. Like, there's no way you, as a grown woman, you gonna just sit up here and just let a girl keep calling out your name and talking to you like that. Been that head butted her. Boom! We both gonna have a knot on our head. Like, who you think you talking to like that? And then the way the men was talking to him, I was like, what? Like, that's the part I don't like. Sometimes it be just too overly just disrespectful because it's like, dad, you showing our black men talking to the black women like that. Like, it feel like black men should have a problem with that because that's not how you supposed to treat a woman. That's not how you supposed to talk to a woman. You know what I'm saying? And it make it seem like it comes out to me that every dude that do stuff like that don't naturally don't like women. They like men. They want to date a man. Like it that and it's crazy because now I like Tyler Perry, don't get me wrong, but he's catered to the Southerns and stuff, the church and stuff like that about the Bible and stuff. But that's not right how those men be talking to those women on that show. You know what I'm saying? Just how they be treating them and stuff. Well, it was treating them particular women. It was just too overly um disrespectful, and that's the part I didn't like because I mean the storyline was pretty good, but that's the part I just didn't like. It was just too overly disrespectful to women, like how the guy Jules was talking, and then how the dude who the little thick one that was married to the lady that with that that lady, and how he was treating the dancer and how he was talking to her and stuff. It was just a little too overly disrespectful. It's like, come on now, you know what I'm saying? And then had a boy, um, that dancer was dancing for the older man that was gay, how his child's mama towed his car up and how she was acting. Not everybody do stuff like that. Sometimes you might want to, but not everybody do stuff like that. Not everybody is so easily to want to give up their freedom. Yeah, some people do, but that stuff they not even worth it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like starting to believe that just like I had saw this thing They were saying Funky Deneva had went off on somebody because somebody had commented and he was doing a live or something, and somebody had commented something. He started talking bad about women, and it's like he always talking bad about women though. Talking about don't nobody want to be y'all, but you wear wigs and lipstick. It's like you. It's like some people seem like they dislike women so much because they I don't know they feel like the woman competition. They want to be the woman. Like that's like something that a person need to. I feel like I would want to see what's wrong with me. The reason why I dislike women so much. You know, just like it was something um with T.S. Madison, and he was in a restroom, and somebody, a lady had, I guess a woman was on her menstrual, and she had her sanitary napkin or something. I don't think it had no blood on, but he was talking about the lady and stuff. But I'm like, first of all, you weren't supposed to have even been in there anyway. You supposed to be in the men's restroom. And if you're gonna be in there with the women, why you talking about her? That stuff women go through. Women go through monthly menstrual cycles. That's a real thing. That's how that's a real thing. That's a part of being a woman. Is having monthly menstruals. And he talking about the woman and then saying how he, and that's, I don't understand it either. Like how sometimes some people can feel like they can say, I mean, because I don't have no problem with what people do with their life. But my thing is, if you a man, it don't matter if you a trans man or woman or not. But if you a man and you live your life as a woman, it don't matter if you had the surgeries or not. You still a man. And if you put your hand on a woman, that's like domestic violence. Men don't supposed to put their hand on women, and women don't supposed to put their hand on men. And men don't supposed to put their hand on each other, and women don't supposed to put their hand on each other. That's just the truth for the natural. Don't nobody need to be putting their hands on nobody. Period. But if you a guy and you so cool to want to fight a female, that ain't right. That says something about you. It don't matter what you put on the exterior. You still a man. That's just what it is. And you can't be saying, oh, it's a this and this crime. No, you just can't do stuff like that. That's not the right thing to do. And I was hope people was raised right to not do stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Just like these girls out here who be putting their hand on men, they men, and be beating them and slapping their man all upside their head and doing evil stuff. The same thing. That's not right for the woman to do stuff like that. That's abuse too. And I feel like women who put their hands on men, they need to get charges and things like that against them for doing stuff like that, because you don't. That's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to be fighting and putting your hands on nobody. You just don't. But that's just my thought. She gonna get her for taking her sister. Yeah, she did at the end. She got it at the end. But I was like, why take all that for her to do it at the end? She should have been did that. That would have made the show more fun. You know, that would have made it a little bit more interesting. Wait till the last episode for her to get some courage up. Nah, that had the courage up from the get go. And that show was sad too, because it's been in more than one Tyler Perry um movie where the mama's boyfriends be messing with the daughter, and the mama still choose the boyfriends or the husband over the daughter. That's trifling right there. You know. Um, but it just shows certain things. I remember when I saw his biography, when he was that special that he got on crime, and I was like, the way his stepdaddy treated him, I was like, that he I said it, the way his dad treated, I said that man treating him like that because he's not his real father. And that's come to find out, that's what it was. For him to treat him like that and beat on him, and the mama let him. It'd be amazing how sometimes people grow up, y'all. You just do. It's wild, but you know, it be wild sometimes. Let's all be respectful in the chat, guys. All be respectful because everybody here's adults, and we all are very respectful people. We all are intelligent people. Let's be respectful. Um. So yeah, let me see what else I need to declutter, guys. Let me see. Who else do y'all be getting like spam emails from? Who y'all get spam emails from? Females. So Nick, who you getting from? Like Bath and Body Works, Victoria's Secret. Who else you get spam emails from? Do you get them from like what are the places that you can get spam emails from for like women? What you think that you can get spam emails from? Let me see. Trying to think what else I got in here, guys, because I trying to see. I mean, I don't put a little dent in it, just a tad dent. Say we at 100%, I might got it to 91%. But you know, it's process. It's process, guys. It's a process. It's a process, guys. You don't know unless they be checking your email, unless it's spam or something. I feel you. I got you. I got you. Yeah. Just trying to get some of these emails up out of here, y'all. Just trying to get some of them out here. I appreciate you guys tagging along with me while I'm decluttering my email. It's just good to do, guys, to declutter your emails. You know what I'm saying? Like the old stuff and stuff like that. Just get it out of there. So that way you can have room for new stuff. And then obviously, you know, they need to go if they just sitting in there. You know what I mean? Um, Same thing like at home when you going through stuff and you be like, dang, I forgot I had this. Then you know you need to get rid of it. You know what I'm saying? And getting rid of it is throwing it away, not moving it from one room to another. Can be good for that. Picking it all up, putting it in the bag, and sitting it in one room and leave. No, just get rid of it because it ain't making no do. And then sometimes some people just like to have a lot of stuff because I feel like they think it look cute or whatever. But you gotta take your sheets out to dry and change the bedding. I know that's right, girl. Shout out to Sonique for washing her sheets on her bed and drying them. That's what's up. Big shout out to you for doing that. Big shout out to you for doing that because some people don't do stuff like that. You stripped all the beds in the house today. Good. Did you spray them down with Lysol or Febreze or anything? Do you do anything like that? And do you ever turn your mattress over? You know how sometimes where the foot, you know what I'm saying? How the head be up here and the foot and you like switch it around. You ever do that? I'm gonna keep this in there, even though, look, even though it's old. Well, I ain't gotta keep it. I just want to look at it and just see. I use a Tide fabric spray, eliminates 99% of bacteria. Then I spray a sleep calming spray on the bed. Oh yeah, sheets and pillow. Ooh, and then you take a shower before you get in the bed, right? Woo! Child, ain't nothing like it. There'd be some good sleep, don't it? There'd be some wonderful sleep. You guys, we can do it. You can, okay. Hot shower, yes. We can do a Q and A if y'all want to. We can do a Q and A. Y'all give me some video ideas some videos you guys would like for me to do or that you would like to see. Let me do this next. Try my back. You guys want to ask me some questions? Hey, Miss Robin, how you doing? How's it going? Day 8. How has your day 8 been? I'm up in here decluttering emails. My day 8 has been good. I incorporated some things this morning for what I said I wanted to do from now on for it to be a part of my Curtis. Why? For it to be a part of my, everyday routine and everything. So I did it. I've already eaten dinner. And plus it's 9:15 too. I've already eaten dinner. Um, so now I'm doing some decluttering because that's a task. Like I was telling you guys, I wanted to declutter my excuse me. Like I was telling you all, I wanted to declutter my email, declutter, contact, social media and stuff. So now I'm up in here decluttering email, trying to get all that done. And yeah, just removing some stuff from out of here. Just getting some stuff from out of here because that way I can have new stuff to come in. Just new stuff to come in. And so it's just a task that I wanted to do, and I'm just glad I'm doing it. You know what I mean? Um, just glad I'm doing it. Oh, I know CVS. That's right. Let me do CVS because I know I'll be getting like emails from CVS. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing. Today I did good today with my eating and everything. I have my tea up here that I'm gonna drink on. I I had a good breakfast this morning, lunch and dinner. So everything was good. Everything was good. Very productive day at work. I wasn't on too late. So that was that was a good thing. That was a good thing. How was your weekend, Miss Robin? Hey Alice, how you doing, lovely? How's it going? Up in here decluttering, honey. Decluttering my email. Getting all this old mess up out of here. Yes, doing good. Doing good. We was talking about some Tyler Perry shows. So Nick was saying she can't wait for the Beauty in Black, I think that's the name of to come back on. We was talking about Family Business New Orleans. We was talking about that. So what's you guys' favorite Tyler Perry movie? Let's do that. What are you guys' favorite Tyler Perry movie? I like my favorite out of all the Tyler Perry's, I like and I've said this before, I'm sure I have. I like The Family That Prays. That's my favorite one. That's my favorite one. That's a good movie. I like The Family That Prays. I really like that one. Whew. That's my favorite one. I like Family That Prays, and I think the second favorite one is Daddy's Little Girl. I think that's my second one. Um, those I really do like those two dramas. I like those. And the movies, I mean, because Tyler Perry, he wasn't in Daddy's Little Girl. He was in The Family That Prays because he was the husband. Um, excuse me, but I'm gonna say the Medea movie that I like the most, with Tyler Perry as Medea. The one I like the most is, let me see. Oh, I like Meet the Browns too. I like Meet the Browns too. I like that one as well. I like those three. I think the one with Tyler Perry actually in it playing Medea. I think the one I like the most is what's the one with Byron? I like that one. I think I like that one the most with Medea in there. I like that one, and I didn't like Dying with Mad Black Woman. I ain't like that one because that was just too unrealistic for me. Um, the funeral one, that one was kind of funny. Bam and them and mom, what's her name? The other girl that was kind of the uncle was getting on my nerves, but that was in a wheelchair. But though and I like Medea Homecoming. I like that one. That one is funny to me because I love when they did that boy graduation. And he was like, my mom was dating my friend. And Cora was like, why he keeps saying it? And Bam said, because he was. It's just like that little extra talk that they be doing. You can hear it. It just be funny like that. I like the little stuff like that. So that be making it funny. And yeah. That so I like the little homecoming one because that one is kind of funny with Bam and she's about hootie hoo. When she come there, she got that walk. She be doing that walk like that. So she said, I got your car. Ain't no money in there. That's the little funny part because it's like that's people be really acting like that, saying stuff like that. So yeah. I like all Family Praise the Woman by Ola Davis. Which one the woman by Ola Davis? Confessions of a Marriage Counselor. Okay. Acrimony, Marriage Counselor, Meet the Browns. Good. Acrimony is good too. You know what? I was watching that the other night, and it's not funny. But it kind of is funny because Taraji B. Henson be making me laugh the way she be looking. Cause she, when they was in that courtroom, and she was sitting over there looking at that girl, and the judge was like, "Ma'am, you hear me?" She staring at. She was now. You know what? When you really watch Acrimony and break it down, it was messed up how he did her because she gave him all that money. Like all that money. He worked on that daggone bat. How do you work on the same battery from you being a young man in college to almost 40 years old? That same material, that material ain't never warped, ain't never rust or nothing. She like, and then this girl, she gonna just so happen to set up a meeting for him. And that's the same girl that he had messed on her with. You know what I'm saying? And she had, got mad and drove and turned that little trailer over. I said, that's that little trailer from National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation that Eddie and his wife stayed in, and that they had parked the Clark driveway. But I was like, so that's the same girl. Then she get a meeting, and he marrying her and putting her up in the house that he told her he was gonna get in the boat. She was like, wait, hold up. Yeah, he gave her some money, but still, come on now. And then it was like when he had got that meeting, when she called him with the meeting, it was like you couldn't pick up the phone and call your brother-in-law. They go to show that he only cared about himself. He didn't care about nobody else. He cared about himself. That was it. He was a very selfish person because you couldn't call him and be like, yeah, I got a important meeting. Meet me halfway or something. That's what he could have did. He just ignored them and they told him that was the biggest client and all that she did for him. He didn't think about her one time. He didn't think about his wife not one time. Only time he thought about her is when thinking to get some money from her. That was it. And then the girl he was going with, she got this little baby doll. You know how them baby dolls be in the store with the little curls in their hair that you buy your little kids when that's what kind of wig she had on, a baby doll hair wig. So acrimony is good, but it's messed up that he did her like that. That was messed up. He took her through a lot. He took her through a lot. She lost everything behind him for him, to help him follow his dream. And her life won't turned upside down till he came in it. He financially drained her. He messed her up. And then he wanna and that girl, I feel like she deliberately left that wallet in the car. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, oh, you were her. That was that was wild. That was a wild little movie. Acrimony. Marriage counselor. Marriage counselor was good. But the thing that got me about marriage counselor, I just didn't like how at the end they made it seem like because she went out there and cheated and caught a disease that her life was just over with. So they got her looking like this little old woman walking up the street, getting ready to go to Bible study with her mama. You know what I'm saying? Like her life was over. Um, guys, if you're joining in on the live, make sure you hit that like button and make sure you subscribe to the channel. So that little movie, and my thing too, um, with marriage counselor, that was all they knew was each other. That's all they knew was each other. And it was crazy how it was just so easy for her to, and I guess because she been, her and that guy she was married to had been with each other since they was children. So this other dude showed some interest in her husband. She felt her husband was to protect her. He was forgetting her birthday. And like whenever she would come to him about something, he'd like brush it off because of things he wanted to do. And his wife was coming to him, telling him stuff. And he wasn't listening. Even when her mama came and visit, and when she got that phone call, her mama was like, "She be leaving the house like that." Like he wasn't paying attention to his wife at all. He wasn't paying attention to his wife at all. That don't mean to make it right, but still, it's like when she coming to you and she telling you stuff, you need to daggone listen. You need to listen. Period. Um, so that was wild. That was wild. But he just, it was like when you watch Marriage Counselor, it's like you know what? Every time I watch a movie, if, that I might have seen in the past, and then when I watch it again, I get like a new perspective of things from it. And it was like when he saw her, and she was like, at first she wasn't paying him any mind. That was like an attraction for him. That was like a challenge for him. You know what I'm saying? And then when she was telling him how, um, you know, she don't believe in sleeping with somebody before they get married. He's like, so you mean to tell me that? So how you know what you can compare it to? She don't want to compare it to your, your tail. You know what I'm saying? And then he had her out here doing all this stuff or whatever. And it's like her husband, how you just sit there and you let this man drop her off at home. Now you gotta ask questions like, hold on, wait. I probably would have opened the window and lifted up when he pulled up with her in the car. Wait a minute, what? Hold on. Like that little woman needs to be on 227. I would have opened that window like, what? Wait a minute, what's going on here? Why is you bringing her home? Like, I'm trying to understand what's going on. How is you feeling so comfortable in this car with this man? Like, y'all got to tell me what's going on. I know you doing this little, what is it, match date or whatever with him, but y'all speak, you don't speak, that's too personal. Why is you bringing her home? Y'all supposed to just had a conversation over the app at the office. And that's it. It don't take all that extra stuff. Like you gotta ask questions then. Be like, oh, you gonna just drop, he was bold, like just dropping this woman wife off at the house and the husband, he just looking out the window and just watching it and ain't saying nothing. Like what? No, you can't play me for no fool. You can't play me for no fool. Some people got book sense, but they don't got common sense. But that was common sense to see that man was dropping that girl off. And he just sitting there looking. No, 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 no. Nah. So the next time they pulled up, I would have been standing right there, that little parking lot that he pulled her up in. What? Now where y'all going? Or he could have been at the job. Where you finna go? What's going on around here? What's going on? You working late tonight? Well, we all three finna work late tonight because I'm coming up to the office. And she getting up all early, just so happened, when she tell her husband about this dude, and next thing you know, she gonna go running. And when she go running, she hurt her foot, and she at his house. He asked no questions then. Like, oh, wait a minute, how did y'all start? Okay, did you? Because that would make me question stuff. That's just too much of a coincidence. Just so happened that you go running at this same time that this man go running. You know what I'm saying? You hurt yourself and you at his house and you calling me to come pick you up. I got questions to ask because I would have been like, soon I'm not gonna hold on, wait a minute. How did y'all know? Did you already know that he would be running at the same time? As you, she had to know. He didn't ask no questions. He just like, thank you. Thank you for helping my wife out. No, what's going on? And then he come to the door looking at him. You gotta watch all this stuff. Why is you looking at me like that? You gotta watch all of that. And he was just, all of them was just gullible on that. All of them was just gullible on Marriage Counselor. That's just my opinion. Um, yes, the Halloween Boo movie was funny. It was funny when they was running and the men was behind them flipping. That part was too hilarious. Because they was running faster than them, but they was doing the flips. Um, a fall from grace. A fall from grace was okay. And then like I felt like with the Marriage Counselor. Okay, I'm gonna say this. Just like with Tyler Perry. Okay, now I will say that what you call it, Meet the Browns and Daddy's Little Girl, their endings, it slid not perfectly, but it slid good. It wasn't rushed. Like he got the he went to play ball or whatever, had his press conference, and then the mama went to the gym and met with the man and got a man back. So that was good. And then Daddy's Little Girl, he come there and I'm mad that she turned that TV off like this. What's her name? Gabrielle. She gonna turn. Why are you turning that off hard? Just cut. She's so extra when she asks some time, but she turning the TV off all hard. But anyway, I like how that ended. Like he, went to court. he got off, got his girls, and the man gave him the shop, and they had the little welcome film. Now that was nice. Now marriage counselor, it was like okay when the girl was like, this whole time that they've been talking at work and stuff, and I'm sitting up here like, how come it was one of the things like him and Brandy was confining each other, but he never mentioned that. Oh, my wife is working with the classmate guy. And then when she talked, she was like, "Yeah, Harley would never control me." He was like, "Oh, that's too much." He said, "Judith," and so they go get her. He see that she not got beat up and all this kind of stuff, and then him and the guy fight, and then he laid out on the floor, and he see Brandy, and he's saying her name or whatever, and then it go and it show her sitting there. She was finished telling the girl a story, and then it went where he had the pharmacy. He got a little wife and a child. Brandy still stocking shelves, and then she go pick her HIV medicine up, and then she go walking to go meet her mom. But I'm like, what happened after that? Like when he like, I wish they had to like told it more. Okay, like what happened? Did Harley go to jail? You know what I'm saying? Did he get in trouble for knowing he had HIV? Like did he get in trouble for abusing her? Putting his hands on her or whatever? Like what happened? What was it that made y'all still get the divorce? Show that part. Like was it that you got the divorce because she ended up getting HIV? Like I wish they had like showed a little bit more of that instead of just showing this what happened. It just like ended like that. You know what I'm saying? And just like um what is the family that prays? I like how that, I like I said, that's like one of my what that's like my favorite Tyler Perry movie. She's like, "Oh, you and my rose," but she said, "Oh, you love him." I like that movie, but it was like at the end when he told Andrea to turn the car in, talking about he won't leaving his wife, and when Andrea's husband slapped her, and then it showed that the husband and the friend got their little construction business, and she living. I'm like, what is she living in a hotel? Like I'm not understanding what's going on. Was the son his or was the son Cartwright's? Like it should have went more into he went home because Cartwright went home and was eating dinner with his family. She laid out there on the ground at the business. He talking about turn the car in, it's over with. So I'm like, what happened after that? Like they didn't show none of that. Like her and her husband, they split and was done. And then was the child his or not? So sometimes the endings can be a little rushed, and I think the endings could be a little bit better. A Fall from Grace, that was all right. That was okay. I wasn't. I maybe I need to watch that one again because it wasn't like one of the ones I just sat there. You know how you sit there and watch a movie and just pay attention the whole time. I really didn't do that with A Fall from Grace, to be honest with you. I do know what kind of happened, but I still didn't do that. And then Mia Copa was good. Some of it was a little unrealistic. Um, because I'm sitting up here like you not going. It was just kind of off a little bit because they had the sister-in-law had messed with him. It's like all of a sudden you just at the house that day and you see the painting in the room. Why she hadn't been saw the painting? You know what I'm saying? And then when they driving in the car, she gonna make the car had an accident for that to happen. And then it was just kind of a little off a little bit. And because I knew, I was like, that girl, I just had a feeling that that girl was going to still be alive. And I still don't know what the friend was. Was he crooked or was he not crooked? Her friend, the one that she would be calling on the phone and stuff like that. And then I'm sitting up here like, this girl go to his house and he, being intimate with another woman. And then you going to go get, go get on the bike with him or whatever. Mess with. Ain't washed your bodies off. And it was just a little, I was like, that was just a little too. But then it is some people that do nasty stuff like that. So, I mean, but me and couple, it was pretty good. I just didn't like the part about how is it that the sister-in-law all of a sudden you see the painting, so now she messed with him, and then just the situation like with the husband and stuff like that. So yeah. The 6 888 was really good. Top tier. I heard it was good. I haven't watched it yet. I haven't watched it. Ever since I saw that movie with Kerry Washington that was on Netflix, I feel like it was a waste of my time. I've been kind of hesitant to watch movies that she be in. The one with her and her husband, where they was down at the police station that whole time. That movie was just I couldn't. It was just that movie was like draining to me, and I just ever since I saw that I was like, that movie was really draining to me, extremely draining to me. Um, you like most of all the Tyler Perry movies. Um, I'm trying to think what other movie. The witness protection one, that one was okay. They kind of put you in the mind of Ghosts, the movie Ghosts, when they go and when they go up undercover to go get the money and stuff. That one was kind of okay. What other ones he got? The Christmas one, that one was all right too. So some of them be okay. But I think the like I said, what is the family business? The one where she said Byron. Now that one had a good twist on it with the sister actually being the mama. That part, like I really wasn't expecting that. She was so rude. She was so mean to her mom and stuff. I'm trying to think. Um, so yeah, I can't wait to see what other stuff come down the pipeline. I just hope when the Beauty in Black come back on, I just hope it don't be as I just hope it don't be too mean toward women. I hope that part is like eased up a little bit because all that hateful talking that they was talking to the women and the women was talking to each other. I just didn't like that part. I felt like that was a little overboard because it's not how people should treat how men should talk to women and treat women and women be okay with stuff like that. Did you guys like what's the movie with what's that movie with Monique? Is it called The Reading? Is that the name of it? I think it's called The Reading. Have you guys seen that movie? Was she what's that the name of it? You know what I'm talking about? Let me see. Yeah, that movie The Reading. Um that movie was that movie I think it was called The Reading. That movie was wild. Monique played that point. That movie was wild. I was like, if y'all don't fight this woman up in this house, I feel so bad for them. I'm like, y'all, lamps, picture frames, like furniture. It's a lot of things in this house. Ain't nobody pick up nothing, throw it or nothing. I said, poor little folk. I said, y'all, they. But when she was up in that kitchen, what was she doing? Cutting her own finger off, whatever she was doing. I watched it with my mama. She said, look up. It was funny because whoa, that movie was funny. That dag Monique though. What's that movie? What is it? Precious. You was like, dang. That was. You know what? Precious is a movie that I only watched one time. I don't want to watch it no more. Just like is it called For Color Girls? I can only watch that movie one time too. It's like certain movies I can only watch them one time because it's just too. It's disturbing. It's just too disturbing. You be like, dang, it's people that act like that. Cause For Color Girls, that movie was rough. That movie was rough. I couldn't do that no more. And it's like certain movies and certain characters that people play. You be like, I don't like them. You be like, I don't like them no more. I feel like Janet Jackson acted the best in that movie than she did in a lot of other movies that she did. Hold on, guys. I need to go check something. I'll be right back. You guys think of some movies that we can talk about. Okay, guys, I'm back. Whoosh. Hi, Just Gunsmoke. How are you? Thanks for joining in on the live. All right. So, um, you know who else movies I like? I really like watching. They've had some good movies. Leonardo DiCaprio. He has had some good movies. He has had some really, really good movies. What's Eating Gilbert's Grape, Django, um, the one he won the Oscar for. He's been nominated a few times, and he's he's a good actor. Naturally, a good actor. Catch Me If You Can. That's a real good movie with him and Tom Hanks. So, guys, what movies do you think is like classics? It's like no movie, ain't no comparison. They in a category of their own. What movies do you guys think is in a category of their own that you've seen? I'm going to say, for me, a movie that's in a category of their own is The Godfather. That's like one of my favorite movies ever. The Godfather is a really, really good movie. Um, and it came out like in the 70s. That's a good movie. I feel like the original Color Purple is a really, really good movie. I feel like um, Forrest Gump is a really, really good movie. It's a classic. No other movie out there like it. I feel like Friday is a good movie. No movie like it. I feel like um, Face Off, the movie with Nicolas Cage and John Travolta, that was a really, really good movie. Um, The Boy in the Striped Pajama, that's a good movie though. Even though the ending is sucks and the ending is so sad, that's a really, really good movie because it's one of those movies that stick with you. Like you can't, yeah, you don't forget it. Put it like that. I would, I would kind of say the Titanic in a way. Just the ending, just with the visuals was good. Now when she kept jumping back on that boat, that was getting on my nerves. But that's a good movie. That's like a classic, in a sense. Um, um, Pursuit of Happiness with Will Smith. That's in a category all on its own. Another movie with Will Smith is 7 Pounds. That's in a movie of its own. Um, that movie Crooklyn is a different type of movie. That movie is good. Crooklyn is good. Um, Scarface. Scar Scarface is a classic of its own. Coming to America, the first Coming to America is a classic. Boomerang, that's a classic. Like movies that Eddie Murphy did back in the day, classics. Nutty Professor, that was a good movie. Nutty Professor is a good movie. Just movies that's just like different. You know what I'm saying? It's just really, really different. Mystic River is a good movie. That's a good movie. The movie Moonlight, that's a good movie. Um, Trying to think of some other movies. Tu Wong Fu, Thanks for Everything, Julie Newmar. That's a classic. I love that movie, Tu Wong Fu. That's like one of my favorite movies as well. Um, so yeah, yeah. It's a lot of movies. It's like classics and it's like good movies that you know they just different. They in a category all on their own. It's no comparison to them at all. No comparison to them. Um, I'm trying to think of some other ones that I saw along the way. I feel like was really good movies. Um, Let me think. I can't really think of no other ones like that. I'm trying to think. Trying to think. Let me see. Yeah. I haven't actually seen a really good one in a minute. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. So, guys, we've been on here over an hour. I'm going to get myself together. It's going on 10 o'clock. I appreciate everyone that tapped in. Sonique, Mir, Miss Robin, Alice, and who else was it? Madeline that tapped in on the live and commented and everything. Thank you guys for joining me as I declutter my email. I still have a long ways to go, but at least I did put a dent in it. I would say I put a little dent in it, a small dent, but I still put a dent in it. So I'm happy about that. So that's a good thing. Got that done, and I still have some more to declutter, some more things. I'm glad because I'm proud of myself too because that's part of the challenge that I'm doing. We're on day 8 of the challenge. Everybody that's doing the challenge, you guys keep up the good work. Give yourselves a hand clap for one that you decided to do the challenge and you are doing it and you making steps to be a better you. And that's what it's all about. Um, Thank you all for tapping in. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. You guys have a good night. You all stay blessed. You all take care and enjoy yourselves. And I'll probably have a video uploaded tomorrow. I'm editing one, so I'll probably have a video uploaded tomorrow. Oh, and also thank you, Jemiah, for joining in on the live as well. Yeah, I think I have a video uploaded tomorrow. If I finish editing it, maybe tonight or tomorrow, it'll be uploaded either tomorrow or Wednesday. So we shall see. All right, guys, you all take care. You all stay blessed. Peace.